back to another Lefties 2 broadcast, and today we have a game of the day, but a friendly, because there is an update. So let's go ahead and get right in it real quick. All right, so as you see here, fixed level, fixed 9 level, or my card level. This is the new update where you're able to now create the game with your card level instead of just playing 9s. So this makes it much more fun and I think better to practice wherever you're at. Okay, so let's fast forward a little bit because we jump into it. And the game of the day is against, this is the first time. So I've been in Lefties 2 or even Lefties for almost a year and a half or, I don't know, close to 2 years. Tim and I have never gone against each other ever. So leader versus co-leader, Wade versus Wade. This is part 1 of a 3-game series or an infinite game series. But this is our first time we've ever met each other, ever. So here it is. Pretty hard to believe. I've almost met everyone in the club. Again, if you want your game recorded and your club members going against somebody, just record your game, send me the link, and I'll get it in the YouTube page. This is a very true Lefties versus Lefties, or Lefties 2 versus Lefties 2 matchup. All right. So again, I don't know much of Tim's tendencies, but as of so far, and even my scouting report from our other leader, co-leader, John, Tim does definitely throw on the edges, and it is difficult to judge every so often. So I got to have a good eye count. And you can see that. How I use the cursor, up and down, right there. I'm trying to get a good idea of where the strike zone's at since he's throwing so close to the edge. If I can have a little discipline, I can lay off those pitches and we will be golden. Yeah, it starts. Okay, good eye by me. I'm awesome. Maybe not. Who knows? All right, there you go. Ever so careful. That's one walk. Now the powerful Kevin comes to bat. And again, this is a cool feature because like I said before, is that we're able to now get a good practice. Not just like, okay, I worked so hard to get my players up a certain level. But now it's like, okay, can I practice with my lineup that I want to practice with? Doesn't really affect my trophies. And a lot of your members, if they're strong or not. So this is a good way to kind of see where they're at and what their tendencies are with their level, which is pretty good. I would definitely use this as if you're going to help members that are struggling, you can actually see how they play and give them ideas at a better level. All right, so Fallon pitches off, 2 outs, full count here in the top of the 9th inning. Laid off, that's 2 walks, okay. Not giving in to Kevin. All right, Durant up to bat. Oh, going chasing. We're chasing. All right, as you see, there's a lot of people on the Facebook. We see this every single week or something, where somebody complains like, "Oh, why aren't you throwing strikes? Oh, you don't throw strikes. Oh, well, you're not very good. You just throw fastballs." This is why. At the higher levels, you have to go. They're going to make you chase it. So if your pitcher's going to throw balls, let them. And every once in a while, they're going to have to throw a strike like that, and tough to see there, so you get caught looking. All right, so any kind of walk-off here. Let's see how Tim bats. And Wade here is going with Matthew. Ball 1. Again, some of these are really close. I'm actually trying to throw strikes a lot of times. There we go. Okay. So looking at the first 2. Swinging right through that. Now, this happens quite a bit. You're going to see. And this isn't really fun. You sit there, you think you got the contact, your cursor's right on the pitch, and it goes right through. And, Koo has a 187 contact. He shouldn't be swinging right through pitches. And swings, and sometimes, in this game, we've all been there where you do everything right. You got 2 strikes on them. You throw a breaking ball outside the strike zone. They hit it, and they just get a hit. It's kind of stupid. All right, get him swinging. Get the leadoff runner. Back to one. Safe. Okay. Got to do the work. The dangerous batters are coming up. Gibson, one out here in the bottom of the ninth. Chasing. All right. Got Tim on his shoes. Chasing early in the counts. That could have been dangerous. Again, Matthews adding those extra miles per hour really definitely helps. And Durant's going to get 1 and 2. Double play. We're going extras. All right. My turn for Koo. Yeah, got to lay off it. Tight pitch. That's like a 50-50. You could throw that could be a strike or a ball. It's tough to see these things. You got to kind of practice. You got to, like I was doing in the ninth inning where I'm kind of like leveling up the strike zone. And look at that, right there. You think you're on it, swing out of strikes, goes right through. Tough. This game is tough sometimes. Lay off. That would have been a ball. See, it makes it real difficult, man. You sit there swinging. You use that outside-inside game, right? The outside, you see the batters start looking further out. Makes it easier to sneak a ball inside. Now, again, and let these two, when we play each other, we don't run Ruth against each other typically, right? So, in my mind, I'm thinking, would it be ironic? Could it happen? And there's another strike that I swing right through. This is a little ridiculous sometimes. You get right on a pitch. Okay. 3-1 count. What you gonna do? Throw a strike. Okay, full count. Top of the 10th inning, 1 out. Pitch delivered. I don't know. I was right on it. Sickening sometimes. Just sickening. All right, Matthew. Swings at a strike. Drives it to center field. Koo's there to get it. Bottom of the 10th we go. No hits for me. Kevin, the oh so dangerous Kevin. Changeup. He fell for it. Harder changeup. That's a triple play, by the way. And that's exactly what I'm trying to do, get him to roll over. That's a good, dangerous pitch if it's in the strike zone, because if it's a strike, it's gone. Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. Jack hits a lot of homers also. Got him chasing. Okay. So it looks like so far in game 1 of our matchup, the very first ever Benjamin versus Tim matchup, seems to be Tim is a little over-aggressive. And Wade, pitcher. Okay, look at that Ruth right there. Can we get piss Tim off? That was a little tongue twister. Wade down the line, first hit. We're gonna score a run, folks. Oh, 1 run will score. Get back, Matthew. You're too slow. All right, no flipping there, guys. Just an easy pitcher shot opposite field down the line. All right, Jack comes up. All right. Got to add on. Time to add on. 0-2 count. Oh, sneaks the single opposite field right through the hole. We got bases loaded, no outs. The leader's in trouble, folks. Somebody call a doctor. All right, this is where you gotta get a pop up here. Gotta get something. Everyone's tagging. And that's why you have Ryan in the outfield. The dude has a cannon, and, the guy on third base is slow. Okay. They got 1 out. See, that's what you need right there. You got to set your defense up in a way where it'll really help you keep those close games together. But here, you got to throw a strike. Look at these pitches, man. They're all so close. You got to lay off them. Don't pull the trigger too much. And he walks a run in. Thank you very much. Merry Christmas to me. That makes it more fun. Okay. And again, in like real baseball, when a pitcher starts to nibble, right, not being aggressive, make them throw you a strike. No need to rush. These are all pretty close, man. That one was really close. That should have been a strike. And strike one. Okay. Looking to add on, or are we going to get a double play? Ooh. No rush. Okay, 3-0. He's walked 4 batters. Yeah, walks are not good, typically. All right. Oh! A little delay. That should have been an easy double play with 2 runners, with Kevin at 159. Durant's pretty slow also, but a runner scores on a fielder's choice. And Koo with the shot down the gap. It's going to score 2 more. This has turned into a bloodbath. Whoa, 6 runs have scored in this game. The leader in game 1 has given up. Oh boy. There you go. Stop the bleeding, throw a ball down the pipe. All right, here we go. The comeback, all right? Here comes the comeback. Sign a steal with Kevin. Gone. That's pretty close. A lot closer than you want. Okay, Jessica. Hit and run, man. All right. No Ryan in the outfield. He's going to score a run. All right, there it goes. 6-1. Here it goes. A little aggressive on the base paths. And going off again. 2 outs. And just going to go to third and call it a day. All right, well, there it is. 6-1. Benjamin Lefties 2 versus Tim and Lefties 2. Awesome game. This is part 1. Again, what lesson have we learned? Don't walk people. Pretty much. Be patient at the plates. See you next time on Lefties 2 broadcast.